Hello, welcome to the channel Way I Man. We are Duncan and Joe and we are embarking on an epic 9-month trip, taking in countries such as Morocco, Croatia, Turkey and possibly Georgia, with wonderful photos taken along the way. We'd love you to come with us. Today's video is the process that we went through travelling from Algeceras in Spain to Tangier Med in Morocco.
So what have we gone through today, or what have we gone through so far to get here? We went to Carlos the day before yesterday.
Yes.
Got our tickets. That was painless, even though it was really chocker. It was painless, wasn't it? It was really straightforward, and it was about €280.
Yep.
And he gave us a piece of paper. He photocopied our V5. Gave us a piece of paper with our journey on it. We got an open return ticket. Like I say, it was €280. And then we went to, basically, then we just topped up with loads and loads of food that we think we might need when we're over there, because we haven't got a bloody clue what you can and can't get there.
No.
Fresh fruit and veg's are alright apparently. Chicken's alright. Lamb, I think
so.
So other than that, it's just little bits and pieces. We filled up with LPG as well, because we've got fitted tanks. And obviously
and you can't get LPG in Morocco.
Tanks wise, not on your fitted tanks on the forecourt. We've topped off our petrol tanks, we're full of diesel rather, and then we arrived at the ferry port. That was a bit of a bugger trying to find it.
Yeah.
We'll try it. Once you got into the ferry port, you show your ticket, don't you? The little piece of paper that they gave you. Just give that. They'll tell you where to go, and then you'll get some bloke will come around trying to get you to do visa stuff and immigration stuff and ask for money and stuff like that. That's a scam. So don't fall for that. Whatever you do. There are a couple of beggars go around as well asking for money. That's entirely up to yourself. And then you eventually get pulled forward. You go through. You give that piece of paper that Carlos gives you. They then give you your ticket. You get, in our case, 2 return tickets. Well, 3 return tickets. One for each other and one for the van. And then you go through passport control. And then you come further forward and sit and wait for the lorry drivers to reverse onto the ferry. And then the plan for when we get off the ferry is to pull over, get our insurance. We're not going to touch the SIM card yet. We're not going to touch the SIM cards at that point. We're going to jump into get our insurance and then drive out. It's about a few miles down the road. There's a campsite. We're going to pull in there, and then we're going to go into the town and get our SIM cards there, and then just basically take stock. We'll probably do 2 nights there and just take stock and find out the lay of the land and what things are right, what things are wrong, what we need, what we don't need, what we've missed, and that's about it. Really,
it's the unknown, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really does feel like you're going somewhere completely different. We've been to quite a few European countries and stuff, and it's just been, you could be at home, couldn't you?
Yeah.
But it's actually coming here, it does feel like you're really going somewhere exotic almost, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, and we did go to the Roman Radfords. They recommended, was it Sterling or something like that for insurance?
Yes.
So we found them up, Sterling Insurance, and it was over £1,100 to insure us.
I thought it was 700 and something.
No, that was 1,100 quid.
All right.
It was 1,100 quid that's pounds, to insure us for fully comp in the in Morocco. So needless to say, we give that a body swerve, and we're going to go for the third party. Hopefully, we won't regret it.
You just have to be really careful.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, we're now just sitting. Hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait.
I've got my sandwiches because it's it was a 11:15 ferry. When it's an hour and a half. So by the time you've done that, then you've done your you've come out of off the ferry. You've got your insurance, and then you've gone and found somewhere. It's going to be mid-afternoon, and he's going to be like this.
Yeah, no.
There's going to be nothing left of him.
Yeah, we don't want.
So we have to feed him. So I've got my sandwiches, so we're ready. And we're all raring to go, aren't we?
Yeah,
so we'll keep you up to date.
We're nervous though, aren't we?
Yeah, we are nervous, but we'll keep you up to date and we'll talk to you later.
We're as nervous as a virgin at a prison rodeo.
Why
are now in Africa, in Morocco. The journey itself was actually quite painless, wasn't it, really? The customs on board, there wasn't a lot of people on the ship, was there really? Although the ship was full, it was full of lorry drivers, so there's just kind of like one person for all that space. But there was a lot of seats on that ferry, weren't there, for passengers, so I'm assuming they take a lot of coaches. And if they're full, then foot passengers, yeah. But if that's full, then I imagine that customs on board will be a nightmare.
Yes, but when you get on the ship, you'll park up and they'll send you upstairs, and then you get to the top of the stairs. They'll give you a white piece of card each that you have to fill in, and that has things like your passport number, your name, your address, your name, where you came from, date of birth, all that sort of stuff. And then you take that along with your passport to this passport office on the ship as you're sailing across from Algeceras, and then they will do the usual business and stamp it, etc.
One thing is, though, on that piece of paper you do need an address of where you're going to, so just pick a campsite or something that you're on your route, and then just write that down. So just keep a copy of that. It was just the name, wasn't it, really? It wasn't like a proper address, it was just the name, but we did have to put that down on the piece of paper. So be wary of that one.
And then we got off the ferry eventually. That was a nightmare. We got off the ferry, we drove through here, and now we've been put in a queue
again,
where we are waiting to go through customs, I believe.
We're moving.
Yeah, we're moving now. We don't know where you get the insurance and all that sort of stuff, but I'm sure we'll find out soon enough, and we'll update you later on.
Yes, because we haven't got that far yet.
No.
So we are now outside the port. Eventually, it must have took us at least an hour and a half to get out. That was just a joke, wasn't it?
It was incredible. We got off the ferry, drove all the way around. It's a bit like IKEA, really, the ferry port, because you go round and round and round and round in circles, drive about 15 miles, and you've actually gone forward about 300 yards. I think they don't want you to bring petrol in. That was my assumption anyway. But anyway, we went through, did a U-turn, ended up in this line waiting for a scanner machine. There's 3 or 4 of you line up, and then the scanner drives over you. Not quite sure what they're looking for. And then we drive up to a policeman, don't we?
Yep.
He takes a load of stuff off us. He takes your driving licence. No, not your driving licence, sorry.
V5.
He takes your V5, the driver's passport, he keeps that. Both your passports. He keeps the driver's passport and the V5. Gives you the rest of the stuff back and tells you to wait in a corner like a naughty boy. And then he comes over to you eventually, gives you your passport back, a white card for you to keep. That must be the importation of your vehicle, so it's important that you keep that somewhere safe, because you won't get your vehicle back out of Morocco when you leave. Do that sort of thing, get that all. Then he searches your vehicle, just has a look at the cupboards and stuff like that, then gives you your stuff back and away you go. You then go up the road a ways, and then you stop there. That's where you get your insurance. You can get there's cash machines there where you can get obviously cash out, dirhams and that if you need them. You can also get your SIM cards there, and you can also get your insurance there, third-party insurance. For us, it was 90 days worth, and it was €200. We paid in cash.
And that was really painless, was it? That was just.
I wish,
2 minutes, wasn't it?
I wish getting insurance in the UK was that easy.
That was just in and out.
It was, yeah, honestly. It was like a sour plum. And that was it, really, wasn't it? We're now on the road to a campsite where we're going to spend at least one night, possibly two, where we'll get our SIM cards and acclimatise ourselves a little bit to what's going on. And I think that's about it, really.
So, sorry for the abrupt ending, but I think we've bored you enough for this week. Join us next week for our first Moroccan campsite, and not all went to plan. Thanks for watching.